All right, let's go ahead and hop on in here. Hope you guys are ready for like the most relaxed Leigong runs you've ever seen. Howdy y'all, welcome back to another stream. So I really probably shouldn't be streaming right now. I am down with an illness that shall not be named. The whole family has it right now. So as you might have saw, I ended up having to cancel the anniversary like guitar and karaoke stream the other night. I'm hoping to make up for it this weekend. But yeah, it's it's not very fun. I've just been constantly asleep for like the past two days. But you know, I'm mostly over most of the hump at this point. Like nothing really hurts anymore. Just very coffee right now. So I do apologize if you hear that every now and then. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep trying our best and do what we can. I really wanted to get in here and try and stream a little bit of my Leigong runs, just because, you know, I really don't think this is going to last through tomorrow. Like the hearts are just getting absolutely decimated right now. It's averaging about 40% every 3 hours or so, which is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, I figure if I wanted to take part in the event and stream the event, like I've been doing runs just on my own, just kind of vegging out, right? But if I wanted to stream it, like I gotta get in here and do it. And you know, I feel like I'm feeling a little bit better now to at least try and get in here and chat for a little bit. We're not going to be doing anything super hardcore. Like I'm not aiming for like that top 25% or anything like that. Like I see people in other streams that are like decked out in these cutters and all of this stuff getting, you know, 5 million a run. I am not going to be able to do that. As you can see, I've got a courier. I've got a little courier that has 3 hard points, and that's really about it. And you know, we're gonna try our best. I get maybe 300,000 a run, if that. But I'm doing my part. You know, we just got to get in and pop the core once, and we get the arcs for it. And yeah, and you know, I wanted to show that it is possible to do this without a ton of investment. I see a lot of people asking on like Reddit and stuff like that, like, can you even do this if you are not like decked out? And yeah, you can absolutely do it. You do not have to have, you know, a top of the line crate build or anything like that. Like I don't even like the looks of the crate, so I have not bought one. I do not have the the standard build that a lot of people are doing for these bombing runs. We're just we're doing our own thing. There is going to be a little bit of investment needed for a couple of things, at least for what I am doing. Most of it comes down to engineering. Clean drive is a really important part. The thermal vent laser beam is another one that you probably want to go for, but outside of that, you can get in here and you can get your 2 million credits for the decal and the ship kit without a ton of investment. Like it is more than doable. You just kind of got to know what you're doing, right? Yeah, I think that's it over there. Now, right now I'm in solo. I've heard okay. I've heard rumors that you get interdicted less in solo. I haven't seen it yet. If this stays a problem, then what's going to end up happening is I'm just going to go back and open. Honestly, it's really not too bad, like the actual fight itself. This is the really annoying part. Like I am mauling so hard about these interdictions. Like I've had more than a couple times coming into the system where I've gotten interdicted multiple times, less than 5 seconds apart. Hey, what's up, Koki? Hope you're having fun with the event too. It's definitely a thing that is happening. So yeah, it's This to me is the part that I get really mad about. Like this should not be happening. This makes no sense from a development or a gameplay perspective. Like there's no purpose to this many interdictions other than to purely annoy someone. Like they're not even a threat at this point, right? Like I can't get away. It's not even really going to do any damage to me. I'm too fast for it. But it is close enough that it's going to keep my my frameshift drive disrupted for however long it takes, right? So yeah, it's really annoying. I hate these interdictions. I hate the fact that they're in the game. I hate the fact that they exist at all, and the fact that they are so common in the Titan system at this point. Like seriously, should not be interdicted this many times, less than 5 seconds apart. It's absolutely dumb. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm not holding out hope. I might switch back over to open and try it there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll switch back to open. Like I switched over to solo because I heard that the interdictions happen less in solo mode. Apparently that's not the case, so we're just gonna have to deal with it as best as we can. There we go. But yeah, that's really the only thing that's really annoyed me at all so far. Everything else about the event I'm having a lot of fun with. I'm really enjoying it. So, yeah. But yeah, aside from that, I mean, like I said, the actual runs are really not too bad. The most that I usually get is like I think 4 vents with this loadout. Like I said, it's not, I'm not exactly in the top end cutter or something like that, but you know, we get it done one way or the other. Where are you? There we go. I've seen a lot of people heading over here. I guess there's a an actual station over there. So I'm gonna hit that up. I've been in one of the neighboring sectors that has a lot of fleet carriers and stuff. There is an AXI fleet carrier over there as well. So yeah, it's been a nice little way station. I've had a good time setting up shop there. Oh hey, it's actually gonna let me through this time, finally. So yeah, you know, about 4 vents. I usually make it about 3 or 4 runs before I eventually end up dying from something or other. There we go. Yeah, I think at this point, like, I don't know if I'm gonna sit here and do every heart. Like, the arcs are really nice for sure, but the amount of time, like I'm just really feeling it. But the amount of time involved is still quite a bit to try and sit there and get your arcs for every single heart. I do have some other things that I want to get back in and try doing. I've got a lot of material farming and that kind of thing. But yeah, you know, I think this will make the 4th heart that I've attacked on Leigong. So yeah, that's a fair amount of arcs. I haven't noticed any issues with it showing up in the account or anything like that. It might take a little bit, you know, longer than instant. But usually once I relog, I see an extra 100 in there. But yeah, you know, I've turned in enough that I've got enough of the ship kit and all of that for now, so I really have no complaints. It's definitely been a lot more fun than I expected when I first started, like, doing the AX stuff. I mean, you guys know me, like, most of the time I'm doing just bounty hunting, or I've got spec ops that I gotta do for the squadron and BGS stuff going on that I can't stream. So I'm really kind of splitting my time around a lot. I wasn't sure if I was even really going to like doing most of the Thargoid stuff, but the Titan is really cool. I really have no interest at all in actually fighting the Thargoids themselves, like dealing with the Cyclopses and the Hydras and all of that. But in terms of like a big spectacle, the Titans are a lot of fun. You know, it'd probably be easier if I had a better ship to do it with. I even thought briefly about buying a second cutter, just to outfit it out and get it kitted out for just for this. But then I was thinking, like, you know, all of the extra engineering I would have to do and everything. And mostly I want to show that you can do this in a smaller ship. Like, you don't have to be decked out with billions of dollars with a huge grind or anything like that. Like, this is just the Imperial Courier. You could probably do relatively similar of a build with an Eagle, would assume. So yeah, I mean, it's not the most decked out of ships, right? It's got 3 hardpoints. You know, pretty ample utility space. I'm able to fit 2 heat sinks, my caustic launcher, and the Thargon pulse neutralizer. So, you know, all of the essential stuff. So, you know, it's not going to be doing a ton of damage. If you're wanting to aim for that top 25%, let alone the top 10%, Godspeed. You're competing with some people that are literally not leaving the instance except to resupply their ammo at some point. But it's more than doable to get in here, get your decal and ship kit in a small ship that doesn't really take a whole lot, right? I have seen some complaints about how fast the hearts are going down, and that people aren't going to be able to make it in time or anything like that. And to that I say, have you just not been paying attention? I mean, we've been working on this for the past 2 or 3 weeks at this point. Basically, the moment Tyrannus went down, people started making their way over to Leigong to start taking out the controlled systems and all of that. So I mean, this has been a work in progress for a while. This isn't something that just came out of the blue. If you've been even remotely paying attention to what's been happening in the game and what's been happening on the galaxy map, like this has been a work in project. This has been a work in progress for a while at this point. And of course, you know, if you're worried about the next one, the next Titan is going to be Oya up here. Where are you? Where are you, Oya? No. There we go. Right up here. This is going to be the next project. There you go. I'm letting you know, because it's going to be like a month before we have the control systems down enough that that actually attacking Oya is going to be viable. But yeah, that's going to be the next one, and you know, it's going to be a few weeks. There's something like 40 controlled systems that we got to worry about, so it's going to take a while. But you can get in there and actually attack it and all of that fairly soon if you want to get started. But yeah, this really has not been a surprise at all. I mean, the AX teams have been working on this for at least 2 or 3 weeks now. I mean, I was even doing the like evac runs in here at least 2 weeks ago. So it's like, how can you be surprised that this is happening now and being upset that like this is happening right now? Like, you've had plenty of time to get in here and attack it. So, you know, thankfully, if you are one of those that got in this past week before the tick or the weekly reset, you should still get your decal and everything. It was a little bit harder to get the 2 million the past couple of weeks. If we can actually manage to get in here, I don't know if we will or not. Have to wait and see. Are we stuck? What is going on right now? Okay, there we go. We're just, I guess auto doc's just gonna do it then. Okay. How you doing, buddy? You okay out there? Everything fine? Everything okay? Are you making it? Alright. Good job. Probably bump into it. Have to turn around immediately, redock and repair. There we go. So yeah, this hasn't really been a surprise at all. But they have increased the amount that you get per run pretty significantly. So that is something to kind of consider. I'd say it's between double and triple what it was last week. Just off my little meager amounts of damage, right? I was getting maybe 150, 200k last time. Usually I'm able to get between 350 to 500k with runs this time. Here we go. So yeah, the pay has definitely increased. It's definitely much easier to get your 2 million credits. But yeah, it's been a long time coming. So yeah, I think people are ready for it. I mean, these are big events at this point. You know, you kind of have that boom and bust cycle where everyone goes ham on the Titan. And then it kind of slows down a bit because you gotta get in there, you gotta do your control stuff. That takes a little bit of time. And then yeah, it just kind of builds back up to the Titan event again, whenever that happens to be. So yeah, right now it's Leigong, but we'll get over to Oya here probably next month. So we'll see. I don't know how fast they've been going with the actual. God damn it, these interdictions! Holy shit! I am so sick of this crap. Like this like just straight up is not fun to me. Like all it does is waste my heat sinks. There we go. And you know, they might end up doing the same thing that they did last time, where they give everyone who even entered the system a ship kit and decal, because as far as I know, it is still bugged in some instances. And so, you know, they said that they fixed it, and they said they wouldn't be doing that a second time, but I really don't see how they could not give out those ship kits and stuff with all of the issues people are having with the core not popping out. I was just watching Celine's stream just a little bit ago, Celine Star Dragon, and yeah, like they were trying to attack the pineapple right as the heart had died, and yeah, the pineapple wouldn't come out. The timing on it just happened to be right where it was, right? And yeah, she couldn't get the pineapple to come out because it was just bad timing trying to do it right as the heart was going down. So yeah, I mean, if they are not going to get that fixed, like I don't see any other option other than to give out those ship kits. So who knows, you know, maybe just enter the system once and you'll still get your doubloons, right? But yeah, you've got about 20 hours to do it. I really genuinely do not think it will last through Friday. Like, I've seen some people that are really hopeful it'll last until Saturday, and I genuinely don't think that's going to happen. Right. Now this is the hard part. Get in here. Here we go. Oh, we were doing so well. We were doing so well. I am so sick of these things. I'm over them. I'm over these stupid interdictions. This is not... My malding is not good for my voice right now. I mean, like I said, I'm feeling a lot better. But you can probably definitely tell I'm at that point where it's very much the scratchy voice zone, right? I'm doing what I can. So I don't know how long of a stream it's gonna be. We'll just have to wait and give it a shot. I did go visit Tyrannus too, which there's a lot of cool stuff in there if you want to go check it out. And I picked up a couple of the materials and whatnot that I had not discovered yet. I have not done actual cargo pickups. I don't have anti-corrosion racks or anything like that to do an actual cargo run. But it looked like there were some really interesting new things in there. So yeah, we'll have to see what all happens with it. They were hidden for a while. I think they've hotfixed it so those new cargos actually do show up in your hold now. But Yeah, you know, it's interesting. There's a few hints as far as what's to come. I imagine some of it's going to be used for a CG at some point leading up to the Python or whatever the new ships happen to be. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's very creepy. You do still need a caustic sink launcher, but it's really... Oh my fucking god. You got to be kidding me. Ugh. I am so sick of this shit. I am so sick of this shit. I'm just gonna hot drop into it. Why not? Like, what part of this did the devs think was fun? Like, this really has nothing to do with anything that I'm here for at this point. Like, I understand they want it to be this big event thing, and like, oh, you're fighting the Titan, it's gonna be well protected. Like, these things serve no purpose. You have got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Like, they serve no purpose. They are no threat to me whatsoever. Like, literally, they can't even kill me in the time that it would take me to just log out and just start over again. Like, seriously, what the hell is the deal with this? Yeah. So yeah, I really fucking hate these interdictions. They should not be happening as fast as they are, like, even remotely. It is by far the only thing that is really actually genuinely pissing me off about most of this. Here we go. Where is my caustic sink launcher? There we go. All right, so now that we're actually in here, finally. Like, it would be one thing if they were actually a threat, but like, at this point, people just want to get in here and fight the Titan. They should not be happening. Like, what was that? That was less than, what, 10 seconds? And we had 3 interdictions? Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. That is not good design. It is not good gameplay. It is not fun. Like, this is the part people are interested in. Just let us get in here. You want us to have more Thargoids to fight, then just put them around the Titan. Yeah. All right. Now that we're actually in here, it should go smooth. I've got my repair limpets and everything. I actually do let the caustic do a tick or two of damage. On this small of a ship, I have had a couple of issues where if I use the sinks like right as it goes up, then what ends up happening is I run out of my sink launchers before I can actually get in there to do anything. And then I still have a little bit of caustic damage that's just wearing me down while I'm actually fighting, right? Yeah. Here we go, no biggie. You know, if you got a big old cutter or something like that, then like that's not an issue at all. You can sit there all day. You can fit like five sink launchers if you really wanted. I don't know why you would, but you know, I've seen people with 2 or 3. It's like, yeah, this isn't really much of a threat at this point, is it? Right. I don't see any lasers going off, so I guess this is going to be a solo instance. That's fine. You know, I always hope that I will run into other people in here. That's why I do it in open. I actually did get into an instance that had like a Bomber Annie. That was kind of fun. They were just sitting there, just whacking away at it. Like, I can only get about 4 vents down, right? But they were getting most of them. So the pineapple staying out a really long time on that one was really nice. I think that's probably the most that I've ever actually gotten pay-wise from it. There we go. Alright, so now we're nice and safe. We'll be okay. I'm not gonna worry about the repair launcher or anything. I'll get my beam laser out at least. Like, I know one of the big strats is to like boost your way around or anything like that. Trying to do this solo with all of this stuff flying around, it's a little spicy in this ship. Like, it's not fully engineered. Like, I've got enough that I can keep myself under 20%, but it's not like it's not like I'm in a crate. I'm not in the AX crate build that everyone knows about at this point. So yeah, it gets a little wild. There you go. Yeah, aside from that, you know, once you've got the thermal vent beam laser, it's really not all that hard. Like, I'm happy with just 4 vents going down. Like, that's doable for me. And, you know, it gives me enough credits that I still get my my decal reward. It takes 3 or 4 runs, but you know, I got my 2 million fairly easily. And yeah, you just sit here and do your damage as best as you can. Usually that frame shift anomaly, that's how you know the vents are about ready to pop open, slash the pineapple's about ready to come out. But yeah, I mean, if you're at all nervous, if you're at all nervous about whether or not you can do this, if you're not like a super high-end player or anything like that, like, yeah, you can definitely get in here and help out a little bit with just a little bit of engineering and work, right? But yeah, I would say give it a shot if you're at all interested in it. If you want your decal, like, yeah, get in here and give it a shot. You won't know until you give it a try, right? Like, I didn't think I would be doing any of this stuff, but, you know, it's been going okay so far. There we go. And that'll be enough for me for now. Like I said, I don't mind just 4. That's fine. It'll be okay. Yeah, with this, I should be able to get, oh, I'd say 300k. Maybe a little less. There we go. A little more, a little less. All right. Let's see what it ends up being. With my one missile rack. Like I said, you really do not have to go all out. In fact, I don't even really have to boost out. Take all that much damage. Even with the 500, not bad. I don't think I've ever taken damage from the pulse. I just put my 4 pips into engines and I tend to get out okay. You just gotta point straight up. Really nothing too bad. There we go, and go back down and do it again. Yeah, like I said, it's not gonna win any damage races or anything like that. I'm not gonna get the top 10%, 400 arcs. Really, I'm just happy for any arcs, especially since I'm gonna be missing quite a bit on my paycheck this week. Man, yesterday was so bad. It was so bad. I could not stay awake. Thankfully, like, I didn't have like any really bad symptoms or anything like that. But for me, it was just very cold. Like, I was so cold, no matter how many heaters and whatnot I had going on at the time. And then, yeah, I could not keep myself awake. It was really bad. It was rough. we go. It was taking all of my energy just to keep my head up for a little bit. All right. Could probably put 4 pips into weapons and it'd be okay. So yeah, this is what I did pretty much all night after I woke up and started feeling a little bit better. Taking a lot of Tylenol and whatever else happened to be in the house. Like, it was at the point where it's like, okay, children's chewables, that's cool. Let's go with that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that last one in time. Give it a shot, but it's gonna be close. There we go. All right, a little bit more damage that time. That's cool. I'll allow it. Alright, let's see what we get this time, since I got an extra vent out of it. More than normal. You know, some people just straight up ram the thing, because that's even a little bit more extra damage, right? Wow, I actually got less out of it that time. Well, it did take me a little bit longer to find it. Find it that time out. That's cool. It's fine. I mean, the credits are nice. I mean, I certainly wouldn't say no to being one of those that's getting like 5 million a tick or whatever. But honestly, like, with doing the evac missions and everything the other day, I haven't really had too much of an issue, at least in terms of money, right? All right, still no one in here with me. I guess no one wants to come hang out. I know it's very rare that I actually see anyone in here. It is, you know, it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. And how did it just like see me or what? Like, this is the downside about having an instance that doesn't have anyone else in it. Is you don't have anyone to keep these things off of you. That's really what you need. Like, I don't even know how it saw me. I was under 20% that whole time. I don't think I ticked it up. Maybe I accidentally hit it with my beam or something. Wouldn't surprise me. But, I mean, like I said, it's usually like 3 runs or so before I end up dying. And for all I know, I could have just been in a bugged instance or something. There we go. Like, I don't know why they weren't doing this the first time around. Yeah, that's 4. That should be fine. It does act very, very odd. Like, there really does not seem to be much of a rhyme or reason to most of how it acts most of the time. So, yeah. Here we go. Get out of here. $26. So that seems to be like the upper cap that I can get on my own. And that's, you know, if I'm out here and actually looking at the thing when the pineapple goes out. There we go. Safety rock. Now we just hang out. Now we just hang out out here with my tiny little 3A limpet drone and let it do its thing for a little bit. But yeah, that's I mean, that's pretty much it. There's really not a whole lot else to it. It's certainly not savage rating in FF14. We can put it that way. We can safely lay that to rest. But I will say that I have had a lot of fun with it. I've highly enjoyed doing all of this stuff, having a good time, doing my part as best as I can. Like, obviously, it's not like it's a ton of damage or anything like that. But it feels like it's actually accomplishing at least something or other. Yeah, maybe not a lot, but something. It's just a few small frustrations here and there. Obviously, the interdictions every 5 seconds are really starting to piss me off. But the other stuff is just kind of weird wonkiness, like what happened that last run where I will have 2 or 3 runs in a row where no one even knows that I exist, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we get a run where everything suddenly starts targeting me for no reason. So, you know, you just kind of gotta deal with it as it comes up. Obviously, there are ways that you can prepare for a lot of this stuff ahead of time, make it a little bit easier on yourself. Okay, here we go. Wait, did I just waste a second one? Why doesn't it destroy my old limpet? Repair malfunction. Wait, repair jammed. Okay. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Is it because I'm trying to use like 2 in a row? Is that why? Oh, I guess maybe because it does have a little bit of module damage there. You know, one of the things that you can do is, you know, make sure that you got enough materials that you can synthesize extra, like heat sinks and stuff out here. That way you can get that kind of stuff done without having to make as many trips back or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of little things you can do here and there that make it a little bit easier on you. I really don't know why it says repair malfunction. That's very weird to me. It's got a little bit of damage, but it doesn't feel like it should be that much. Alright, well, that said, let's just go ahead and do it. I usually don't worry about trying to go out and escape. Like, if they kill me, they kill me. It's only a 300k rebuy. It's not really a whole lot to worry about. Right. So yeah, I'll stay here until I die. It's actually easier for me for them to kill me than it is to actually try getting out of the field or relogging or whatever. to get over to the neighboring systems. Like, yeah, just kill me. Just make it easier on me. Yep. But you know, I don't want to die that soon. Like, I got to I want to get as many runs in as I can, obviously. But yeah, when the time comes and it's time to time to go do some other things, then yeah, we'll just we'll deal with it the old-fashioned way. In a blaze of glory, right? Go. Nice. All right, we're doing all right. And find the pineapple again. There we go. All right, not a bad run. Took a little damage. I'm more confused about why the repair suddenly went out. But I feel like everything resets essentially whenever you do blow up the pineapple, right? Like anything that had aggroed you or whatever, I think it resets. I don't know for sure. I'm just kind of winging it. We'll get out here as far as I can. See if I can get that that repair back out. Yeah, still 591. I feel like I had it out longer that time. That was a little weird. Oh well, it's fine. Hey, there we go. It says malfunction, but it seems to be working, so okay, that's cool. Let's do your thing, little buddy. Oh. To be fair, this is like the first time that I've had this. Like I had, you know, I had some of the side effects of the second shot after I got it. This is the first time I've like had it, and it's the joys of working retail, right? So once again, if you would like to help me escape retail and prevent me from getting illness because I have to touch a bunch of cash all day, please like and subscribe. Follow me here on Twitch and my main channel over on YouTube. You can also find me on most social media, mostly X and Blue Sky under @Westsort. Really the same handle, just about everywhere. That's about it. Donations are not needed, but views and support is always welcome and appreciated. There you go. There's your call to action for the day, for both everyone watching here and watching the VOD over on YouTube. This is gonna be one of the weirdest VODs I think we've had yet. I'm so loopy right now. It's just, yeah. We're doing our best. Please don't judge me. I've got a lot going on right now. But yeah, you know, I am curious how everything's gonna go in the future. How soon a lot of the stuff that we're seeing from Tyrannus is actually going to be relevant, because there are some new things for sure. It's just yeah, no one really knows what all's involved with it. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm really, honestly, genuinely surprised that we're even able to enter Tyrannus at this point. I thought it would be another couple of weeks before it was cleared out, and there would be like a big event about it or something, but yeah, you know, maybe they're leading up to it, letting people get in here to start collecting things. Again, I have to assume it's because there's going to be a CG involved that will eventually lead to the Python Mark II. I'm guessing it's going to involve some of the materials that we can get from the defeated Titans. Now, if you do go in there, you know, the big thing to kind of keep in mind is that, one, you know, as I said, it is still caustic. It's very, very slow building, so I'm able to get in there and collect a fair amount with just one caustic sink launcher. A base caustic sink launcher at that. It's not even one of the higher end ones. The other big thing is you still want to be kind of cool, because there are still a couple of like glaives and stuff in there, or scythes. I can't tell the difference between them. Collecting some of the occupied pods out in the back, because there are people you can rescue in there. So yeah, you want to make sure that you're not gaining their attention. But overall, as long as you're still cool running, or you're not interested in going after the occupied pods, it really seems like they mostly ignore you. Like, I didn't really have them targeting me or anything like that, and I was just collecting materials. Like I said, I didn't have a rack to actually take cargo or anything, so... Here we go. So yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. It was very cool going in there and seeing the wreckage. It's a lot larger than you would think. Like, obviously you still have the asteroid field around it. But the actual wreckage itself, it's very interesting. It seems like you can kind of tell where the core was. And I tried to get fairly close to it, but I didn't really see a whole lot in that area at first. I would like to go back and try and explore it a little bit more, right? Yeah, well, I guess we're going for that vent then. Why not? Wow, vent's already open? Is there someone else in the instance, maybe? I don't know. A little weird. I don't think I saw anyone else coming in. Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know why they're spotting me so easily when I'm running so cold. Now, I am in open now. You know, we switched it up. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe this is one of those bugs that they were talking about. I don't know for sure. But yeah, if everyone's going to be attacking me anyways, I might as well go ahead and boost my way through all of it, right? Alright. Well, I'm not in a bomber ship, but I guess that's what we're doing now. Alright, well, that's that run, I guess. Not exactly what I expected. Maybe things don't reset, I don't know. Maybe they're still aggroed from the last time I was in here. Where is that stupid pineapple? There it is. Alright, there we go. Well, we're getting something done. Taking a lot of damage in the process, but that's fine. Oh boy, thrusters malfunction. Yay. Oh, there is another ship in here. Okay. Hi. Nice. I'm not alone. Well, we'll let them do their thing. I'm gonna sit out here and repair for a little bit. I'll let the other ship have some fun for a while. I think that was another ship, right? Or was it just seeing things? Looked like an Annie to me. Yeah, all I'm seeing is one contact lost. All right. Oh, good job out there. See, that's why I like coming out here in open, is you just get random weird stuff like that. Like, I don't usually play an open in any other part of the game, but I figure for Titan runs, like, why not? I want the weird stuff. I want to run into other randos out here. How's it going out there, man? Paradise Lost. Okay. I mean, I'm doing my best. You trying to say something to me? Doesn't look like it. There's no messages. That's cool. You know, if he wants to be a silent friend, that's fine. Judge. How many interdictions? A lot. I had a lot of interdictions. I don't even think that was directed to me. That's fine. I mean, I'm really surprised I can even do this in a courier at all. Compared to some of these guys that have actual bombing ships. But, you know, like I said, a lot of streaming this is just me trying to show that you can do it with a wide variety of ships. Don't feel afraid of hopping in here if it sounds like something you want to do. If you're even vaguely interested, give it a shot. Try and do your best. You know, if you are new to my streams, you know, obviously, I don't think anyone here on Twitch has ever really watched a lot of my FF14 streams, since I do most of my streaming over on YouTube, right? But if you have on any weird chance, my big thing has always been I am not a spreadsheet toucher. I do not play games for peak efficiency, but I still play at a fairly high level on most games that I play. And my big thing is you do not necessarily have to listen to all of the backseaters trying to tell you there's only one way to do certain things, or you have to have this ship, or you have to play this class, or whatever it happens to be. There are a lot of different ways you can go about this stuff. And, you know, the most important thing is giving it a chance, trying your best, and finding what works for you. Because if you can find what works for you and play that to the best of your ability, like, you'd be able to do a lot of stuff. It probably goes against the grain of what the recommended or the efficient stats are, right? So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here. I was looking on EDSM, or maybe it was Inara. I think it was EDSM, because that lists the ships that actually go through sectors. And yeah, there were only like out of 200 something commanders going through here in the past week or so. There were only like 3 or 4 couriers. There really weren't that many, so it's obviously not the most popular of choices, but it is an option. So that's what we're here to show. All right. '07. All right, so we got a few in here now. Nice. I don't know any of these people, but good to have some other guys in here. Got some other commanders out here. I'm almost out of repair limits. All right. I think we're at about the point where we can start getting ready for another run here. All right. Like 59% is not great. Time for torp runs and trash patrol. So maybe they're like an actual wing together or something. I don't know. And I'm not gonna complain. They can probably get a lot more vents than I can at this point. So we'll just sit here and hang out and have fun. Wow, already. Okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna complain. They want to help out. At this point, they're doing a lot more than I am. I'm just here for the ride, man. Get my couple extra doubloons. I did see a couple people saying their private groups were getting like rescue ships and stuff in here. And I wasn't sure if that was an actual thing or not. But it's like, yeah, if we can get some rescue ships in here, that'd be nice. I don't know why I'm still taking so much damage though. I don't even know what I'm taking damage from. I don't think I'm caustic right now, am I? Oh, I am. Okay. I didn't even see that. I guess maybe a missile got me at some point. Slaves. Okay. Yeah, I guess I got hit with caustic at some point. Well, you know, I'm out of ammo there, so it's just a matter of time until I'm dead. It's fine. I don't mind. We had a pretty good run. Hey, what's up, buddy? Never actually tried fighting one of these things before. I don't know. I don't know what all's involved. If they want to kill me, that's fine. I don't mind. Just end me. End me. I want to get out of here. Or not. That's cool. Atmosphere restored. Yay. As a reminder, I've never killed a single Thargoid. I've attacked the Titan plenty of times. That's cool. Quickest way to get to a resupply that you can get in the game. That's the nice thing with the couriers. It's so cheap. It's so cheap. It doesn't really cost anything at all. Yeah. I won't complain. Now, the big issue at this point is how am I gonna get back? Do I want to try going back? We'll see. Let's turn in all of this stuff first. Takes a couple of seconds for it to load. I don't know why it takes so long, but it does. Like every time I redeploy, it takes a second for the server to like catch up. There we go. All right. We were like out. this. Is it combat bonds? I think it's combat bonds, yeah. There we go, 3 million, not bad. I mean, some people are making that in like one run, so, you know, it's definitely on the lower end. But I'm having fun. That's what matters, right? Alright. Try doing it in an adder. You could probably do it in an adder if you know what you're doing. Probably takes a little bit more engineering to do it. Alright, are we giving it, going for round 2, I guess? Let's take a look. I've been looking at this one website. It's, bcoh.watch. And, it gives you a live update of how things are going. Like, we've already taken out 13% in the past hour, like, since this stream started, because I basically started streaming right as the new heart was kicking up, right? So, yeah. Yeah. All right, well, I guess we're going back to it. And then this bugs sometimes. I don't know how often this updates, like, on the actual galaxy map. I think it's like every 20 minutes. But that's a whole thing too. All right, let's put it back in analysis mode, because you do need to do a D-scan right as you go in. But if you have FSS scanned the system and turned in your universal cartographics, you should be able to get to Titan Leigong like immediately after. It should show up after the D-scan. I don't think it shows up before. It's still hidden until I do an actual deep space scan. But I don't have to keep constantly trying to find the planet in FSS anymore. I'll drink my water. I mean, overall, my voice is still holding up. I'm genuinely surprised. Like, that's the weird part, is like nothing hurts. Like, I was just very cold and very sleepy. It's like really bad sinuses for a bit, right? And like right now, my throat doesn't hurt, but it's very coughy. It's kind of scratchy. But it's not like, it doesn't feel like I have like strep or something, right? It's just weird. It's very weird how the symptoms show up differently for everybody. I mean, I'm thankful this is the worst that I've got, because obviously it could be significantly worse. I'm not gonna complain. It's okay, that's a weird flight path that guy's taken, but sure. Alright, back to it.
Federal flight control now offline.
See how many times I'm gonna mold on the way there this time. Was so hopeful too. I was so hopeful when I heard that Solo might have fewer interdictions. And then they yank it away 5 seconds after entering the system. Because of course they do. It's just such a dumb system. It's so incredibly dumb. Like, I don't mind interdictions as a concept. It should not be that frequent. Just straight up should not be that frequent. And, yeah. Like, especially if they're going to lower the grind that allows you to even fight them in the first place, right? It just seems very counterintuitive. All right. Let's get out of here. I think the one that annoys me the most is when I'm mass locked, when I have the disruptive mass of 30 plus, because I've got an interceptor behind me and it just doesn't go away. Right? Like, that's the worst. It's like it's not even attacking me. It's not close enough to really do much damage, but it is close enough to have that disruptive mass, Like, how's that make any sense, right? Like, it serves no purpose other than just delaying me from actually having fun, right? Here we go. Hope I didn't accidentally, So we got a, it's like another commander in here. Oh my god. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. I hate this so much. Like, it's just not fun. It is not fun. Just straight up, I am not having a good time. And like everything else about the event, I am having a lot of fun with. Like, I'm really enjoying most of it. It's just a couple of small things here and there, right? And it's just, it's something you see a lot where devs just have their heads up their butts about certain things that they think is really cool. And it needs to be in the game despite not being very fun, right? Yeah, it works as a concept. Like, theoretically, in terms of story, yes, it makes sense. But story is not gameplay, and it's something that a lot of devs, especially games that are really heavily focused on lore, like, they don't know how to separate the two, right? And typically, like, I try not to... Oh my fucking god. I try not to... I try not to bash FDev all that much because I know a lot of people are super salty at them for a variety of reasons. I'm not that salty. I don't know enough about them as a team to be able to say yes or no about certain things, right? But this is definitely like one of those situations where I can kind of see like what they were trying to do, and it's not working. It's not fun, and they need to fix it. Like, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Like, I'm sorry, it's good in concept. Like, yeah, a big Titan should have a lot of things defending it, but like at this point in the game, with how decked out people are, like, it really serves no purpose other than just annoying your players. So like, stop the interdictions every 5 seconds. Oh, I wasn't even moving. Okay. Fun! Okay, there we go. Like, it reminds me of a certain other MMO from a company named after snowstorms that likes to do things like this, where they think it's really cool, and then it turns out that it just really doesn't translate once your players actually get a hold of it. Because either you severely underestimated how strong your players are most of the time, or it just, the gameplay is not what you expected it to be because you were thinking about it from a lore standpoint, right? Not from an actual, like, how does this actually feel to play standpoint. What the hell? What was that all about? Okay, it's fine. It's cool. Like, I had Super Cruise Assist active, didn't I? I don't have that turned off. I'm gonna turn off my cargo hatch. Supposedly that helps out a little bit with your heat dispersion. I don't know if it's true or not. But I figure I'd rather play it safe. I don't know what the deal was there. I think I was too busy looking at the other player. I'm assuming that was another player up there. I'm still kind of getting used to the new do my HUD changes here. There. Yeah, something's hanging out down there. Oh my fucking god. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. There we go. Well, at least this time they didn't get any hits off on me, so that's good. I'll take what I can get. There. Cool. Yay. Okay. You okay there, buddy? Let me in? Servers Doko? Everything is not Daijobu right now. There's just a lot going on. There we go, we made it. Hooray! Where's the big cloud? There we go. Alright, so there's quite a few in here right now. Looks like I'm just gonna follow the beams as best as I can. Usually I don't boost through here. Once I'm past the mines, I'll start boosting. I don't know, it's a little weird. Sometimes I'm able to keep it under 20. It should be under 20 most of the time. But for whatever weird reason, I occasionally have... Yeah, I occasionally get situations where it's at like 21 or 22 for a strangely long amount of time. Like, I'm not gonna complain about being here with some other people. Excited about that. All right, man, they already got the vents out. Nice. I don't know if it'll still do its pulse when there's other players already in there fighting it. I think it should. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh god. There we go. Alright, we got through it. It's fine. It's cool. Alright, now there's its actual pulse. Gotcha. Wow, again. Alright, I think I was close enough there. I was able to avoid it. Alright. Where are you guys at? Nice. Man, I'm still getting thrown about a bit. How's it doing another one? Where are they? There we go. All right. And we have most of our sync launchers still back. That's good. Right. Here's the other question. Am I going to wait for them to do another run? Or do I want to do it myself? Hard to tell. Oh. Like, I don't want to mess up their bombing run, especially if they can get more vents than I can, right? If they're even still here, I don't see anyone else here anymore. Oh boy. Have one on me. Cool. You'll love to see it. Oh, I might not even get a run in this time. That's cool. It's just so, it's so messed up in open right now. Like, I genuinely feel like it would probably be easier in solo. I think that seems to be the general census for most people right now. Unless you're in a private group. Like, most of the streamers I've been watching are in private groups, right? As far as I know, private group essentially operates the same as solo mode. There we go. Don't think I'll be able to get it. Give it a shot. But trying. Alright, heat vents down. Where are you? There we go. Figure one more run couldn't hurt. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I was trying to give you all content, but everything is going south so fast. There we go. Get out of here. No, there's still another pilot there. He's still hanging out. Still doing his best. We're trying. Alright, I'm gonna go out here, try and find a safety rock. try and find my comfort asteroid somewhere out here. There. We'll let them deal with the runs this time. I am definitely not built for those super hardcore assaults like that. I don't know how it decides to on who to start attacking when there's multiple players in an instance. But yeah, that's a little rough. Not gonna lie. That's a seeker, okay. Yeah, see, there they are. They're trying, they're doing their best. I don't need that many repairs. Like, as long as everything's working, it seems like I get a fair amount of repair, even though it's only a 3A. I mean, I'm only in a courier, so it's not like I have a ton to begin with. But yeah, I mean, I get a nice 20% or so off of one run, right? One repair. It's It's getting to that point. That's hard. It's making sure that that the thing even survives. I think it's because I was taking so much damage that last time. I think that is genuinely what did it. So. Right now I am out of heat sinks. To get cargo hatch malfunction. Yeah, see, I don't know, like I'm way below 2%. Like what the, I'm way below 20%. So like why are they all attacking me all of a sudden? Like what's going on there? Like I genuinely don't understand. Where... I can't even see where I'm at right now. That sucks. I'm gonna miss this run. It's fine. We did what we could. Oh, I don't... There we go. I don't even think I got anything out of that one. That's all right. Yeah. First time I've ever actually been hit by that. So that's what it does. Good to know. All right. Well, it was worth a shot. So, you know, we had one good stretch of runs. This one not so much. It just seems like it's super touchy in open right now. I wish I had a private wing that I could just do this like in a private group with. Because I genuinely can't figure out if there's any rhyme or reason whatsoever to how it decides when to start attacking me. It's just very odd when I'm under 20%. And like not even a little bit, like I think I was at what, 2% that time around? And like everything still opened fire? Like it's just very, I don't get it. I just assume it's yet another one of the mini bugs taking place at open, so. But, you know, we still got a couple of good hits in there. Even that last run, we ended up making up at least my redeploy costs, so, you know, I can't complain all too much. That being said, I think that's probably about all I'm going to be getting done for the Titan for now, because there are other things that I do need to go and get done in the game. So yeah. So let's take a look. Let's see where we're at. See if I want to try and do another run. It's just there's a few small things that are starting to annoy me enough that I'm kind of like, do I really need that arcs? Really, it's like $3 to get another 8,000 arcs. Like I don't know if another 400 is really worth it, right? So yeah, we've got plenty of time until the next arc goes down. So I might go and see if I can't go and do some other stuff for a little bit. It's there's definitely a debate. There's definitely a debate on whether or not I should keep going. Because I am having a lot of fun once we actually get in there. Like that's not the problem at all. I really enjoy it. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's keep going. Why not? What else do I got going on? I can do another half an hour runs. It's okay. I've already missed my missed my anniversary stream, my guitar stream due to illness, so you know what, we might as well enjoy this as much as we can while we're here, right? Gotta make sure I got keep my water handy. Hmm. Here we go. I do wonder if there will be anything different this time around, like if it is going to be 2 weeks after each Titan explosion before you can get in. There's something that happens when all 8 are down. Like I don't really know. Like it's all kind of up in the air, and I don't think anyone else really knows either. It's kind of a mystery zone. I missed watching when the actual like last heart got killed on Tyrannus, so I don't know if there's any like message or anything like that special that pops up letting you know like, hey, the last heart's down. Or if it just like goes completely cold or anything like that, right? It'd be kind of cool to be able to hop in here this time and see what happens when the last one goes down. I remember like watching the explosion of Tyrannus and seeing like all of the Thargoids, you know, evacing as soon as possible, like ignoring everyone around them. Rescue ships sitting around out there hanging out. All right, and we got another high prediction because of course we do. Because apparently they think this is fun gameplay. All right. See, I don't even think it targeted me that time. Like, I'm just at the line of being fast enough to outrun it. Like, I think 450 is like the minimum. You want 500 or above if you can. I don't think my drives are that strong. But, I genuinely have not had trouble getting away from a high prediction in a while. Not after all of the evac runs that I've done. I kind of got that down to a science at this point. Speaking of, I'm excited to get back and do some more of those. I don't know if Oya had any more systems that went under invasion. I don't think it did. It had a couple of systems that we were not able to clear out. We got most of them. I think there were still 1 or 2 that were still under the old invasion. I don't know who is next on the list after Oya, because if you're really just kind of looking to do the like rescue missions and stuff, kind of got to keep an eye out on what's coming up next, right? Yeah. All right, let's see how much this is going to annoy me this time. I think we entered a different instance too. Let's see anyone else on the map. Try and stay a little bit off center. I'm trying to get better about trying to do this in manual because I have noticed it is a lot faster. And faster means fewer interdictions. Or so I thought. I love this gameplay. Wait, it sucks. Unbelievably shitty. Here we go. It definitely feels faster than doing it in Super Cruise Assist. I know SCA is like 75% or something like that. Oh my, gotta be kidding me. That was what, 6-7 seconds, if that? Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. There should be a hidden cooldown timer on interdictions so that you're not interdicted several times in a row within a matter of seconds. Like, seriously, guys, I'm like trying to save my voice so that I can stream more this weekend. Now that I'm slowly starting to feel better. But this game's making it really hard. Like, I want to mold so hard right now. And you know me, I don't really raise my voice all that much. It takes a lot for me to get genuinely mad at a video game. But this is really pushing those limits right now. All right, get around it here. I'll turn the assist back on. There, that's fine. It's cool. I no longer care. Life has no meaning to me at this point. Oh my. I'm about to go full Opeth on these guys. I really am. Ugh. I just don't understand the MMO mindset of devs who think that more equals harder. Like, I know they want to introduce certain aspects of the game that are supposed to make things quote unquote harder, but throwing more of something at it does not make it harder. Like, this isn't Helldivers. This is a very different kind of game here. All right, well, we're just gonna yeet ourselves into it at this point. Got to be fucking kidding me. This is so dumb. This is so incredibly dumb. I hate this so much. And like, everything else about the Titans is so much fun. And it feels like I'm actually accomplishing stuff. And then this gets here in the way that serves literally no purpose other than to annoy someone. Like, I do not think I've seen a single streamer playing this right now that's actually taken the time to like fight whatever's interdicting you, right? Like, literally across the board, it serves no purpose other than to annoy us. Like, look at this. I am 2 million away. I am 2 million away. It literally dropped me into the zone. Like, the interdiction didn't even succeed because it was so close it dropped me through the zone. And now I'm even further away from it and running slower than I was beforehand. Like, seriously, what is the purpose of these interdictions? Genuinely, what do they think this is accomplishing? Is it making it more difficult? It's making it more difficult for me to get there, but it's not making it more dangerous by any stretch of the imagination. All it's making me want to do is just leave this area and go do something else. So for their big Titan event, where they want a lot of people participating, they're really doing a good job of not making me want to participate, because it's so annoying just getting to this stupid thing. Ugh. I hate ranting on stream. I hate being a negative gamer. Like, I try being positive, I think. I think most people that watch my channel kind of know that at this point. But, like, they're making it so hard. They really, truly are. There we go. Alright, well, we finally made it in for another run. Only took however long that was. There we go. Trying to find the cloud in the middle. Coming in from the opposite side, I was a little lost. Not gonna lie, a little turned around. Ugh. Oh hey, so there are some other people here. Alright, I don't know if I'm just entering the same instance each time or what. Hopefully this one isn't quite as buggy. Actually gives me a chance to do something. Instead of just opening fire on me and only me for whatever weird reason. Wait, did I turn off my cargo hatch? There we go. Come on. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. You can get there. I want to believe. Alright. Almost. If I can just get like 3 more strafing runs in, I'll be pretty happy. Oh. There we go. Hey, we did it. I wonder if it's the same people. Like, that's the other thing, is like I haven't really had a chance to look at their names or anything. So I don't know if I'm just running into the same ones each time or what. I just follow the lasers. That's all I can really do at this point. All right. Hey, we made it in really good time. I can only really tell by how my caustic sink launcher's doing at any given time. There we go. Nice. All right, that's prepping up for another run. Gotcha. Alright, well, we'll find a safety rock out here somewhere. Try and get situated as best as I can. I don't know how fast these guys are going to be doing their runs. Like, that's the tricky part here for me. It's like, I love being in a group with other people, but I don't know if I'm going to be messing them up more than anything, because most of the time I've noticed that they have, in these dedicated groups, like, you typically have like a dedicated bomber, and then everyone else just kind of hangs around near the pine cone, etc., etc., right? But like, I don't want to mess up their bombing runs, especially if they're getting a lot more vents than I am. Like, I'm not going to be getting hardly any. Like, all I can really do is just kind of sit back here and try and see their ships running around. and see if that actually does anything. And see if I can at least get like a beat on him, you know? Like, yeah, if we can get in here together and then have that extra little bit of damage, then like, I don't think anyone's gonna complain, right? But like, if it's just one other guy, then it could be that they need my help. Like, that's the other thing. Here we go. Okay, not the cleanest of bombing runs for sure, for sure. But you know, we're getting it done one way or another. All right, where's this pineapple at? There we go. Alright, up we go. That was fast. That was really fast. Okay. I assume that other person is still in here with me. They might not be at this point. 461? Alright. I'll take it. There we go. Yeah, see, you don't even have to boost out. If you're like kind of like me and running a really small build, like you're not exactly prepped as the top of the line AX guy, right? But yeah, you know, just minimal engineering, and I mean, you can get in here and do it. More than possible. But yeah, you don't necessarily have to boost. Here we go. I will say, you know, obviously if you're flying like a vet or something like that, it will be quite a bit harder. I'm pulling, what, 350 without boost? So, like, that's probably, like, the bare minimum that you need to be able to escape the pulse with without boosting. But if you're just going straight up, like, it's a donut. So you've got that little bit of a circle up there. Makes it a little bit easier for you. Oh yeah, see? Now I'm under attack for some reason. Even though there's nothing else around me, and I'm way under the 20%. I don't know if it's because they have an actual visual on me or what. It's just, there really does not seem to be much of a rhyme or reason on any of it. There we go. Yeah, incoming caustic, that's fine. think that's probably going to be about all that I can get this run. Maybe get this last vent. I'll keep going around. Okay, no. It was worth a shot. I think we did all right. Where are you, Pineapple? There we go. All right, how much are we gonna get this time? An extra vent out of it. After this, I gotta repair. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Where's my safety rock? Where is it? Where's my comfort rock? Hey, there we go. Yeah, it seems like 591 is about as much as I can get topped out on my own. Just, I'm struggling to reach more than that without having other people in here with me. Just, I'm not seeing a possibility of any more than that. Here we go. Get out here a little bit. We'll let them do their run this time. If anyone else is even still here, they might not be in the instance anymore. They might have booked it out now that someone else came in. I might have come in and stomped on their parade. I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time me trying to help something ended up making things worse. Arguably, that's more common than not. All right. Well, you know, at least my repair drone seems to be doing okay. Hasn't been hurt that much. It has it holding up. At 98. I mean, overall, my actual, oh wow, they took out a lot of my power plants somehow. That's fine. I see him down there doing something. It's not exactly like I'm a Thargoid expert. Not really a xenobiologist over here. Don't know. I don't really know the differences in what they look like or their colors. Sometimes they glow and sometimes they don't. And when they glow, I need to get away. That's really about as far as I thought about it. Here we go. We'll do one more. One more repair. That should put me back up at 100. I'm hoping. Close to it. Enough for another couple of runs, assuming everything doesn't open fire on me again. It probably will. That's just my luck this stream. Oh. But yeah, you know, I will probably end up taking tomorrow off again. We'll see. This was just kind of a random thing because I was feeling good and I didn't want to miss the event, but yeah, it's still a little rough. I'm doing my best is all I can say. It's been a lot of chicken noodle soup and watching K-dramas. So yeah, there's that. But I do want to get a little bit more done on FF8 at some point. I've been promising that for a while. And we will eventually make up for the anniversary guitar stream. Like, I want to have fun with it and have a good time. I was even trying to get together my karaoke playlist of what I wanted to do for it. And then, and yeah, everything went south. I don't know if you could tell on that last stream or not. I could even tell during the last stream. Like, something feels a little weird. Something feels a little odd. And sure enough, lo and behold, I think that's probably why I ended up cutting it shorter than I normally do. I don't like cutting stream short if I can help it, but like you can kind of tell when you're fading fast, right? And oh buddy, was I fading fast. Usually you can tell if you're coming down with something like as a cold or something like that. But I don't know, this was very very swift. Very swift, very strong. It was making it very, very apparent that my body was not ready. Let's see how this goes this time. Right. Yeah, I guess that other guy ended up leaving. I feel bad now. I didn't want to kick him out. He's more than welcome to help out. Could have got a lot more done together. I feel like this heart's going down pretty quick. I think it's already down 25% or something. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, if you were really like, oh yeah, I think it might be able to last until Saturday or Sunday. I got some bad news for you. It is not going to last through tomorrow. Like almost guaranteed it is going down at some point on Friday. Or I guess today for those of you in the EU. In the chosen time zones. Like I just don't see a situation where it lasts past Friday. Like at all. Well, they're all being kind of chill right now. I'm not gonna complain. They can hang out over there all they want. That's cool. Do your thing. I'm not bothering anyone. Just firing my beam. It's keeping me cool. Oh, no big weapons here. Like a little tickle, right? It's like laser hair removal. That's all we're doing. Poor Leigong needed some grafting done. Had a little bit too much stubble lately. Maybe. Or I could be bugged. Who knows? If it ended up bugging, I think that's gonna be it. I do need to take it relatively calm today. Especially for being just a random gorilla stream. I don't want to make things worse than it is. Not that I think it really could get it. Like I think it's gonna do whatever it wants to do, no matter what, in my body. That's just kind of how COVID works. But yeah. Here we go. There we go. And another one down. I think that should do it. Alright, where is it? Where's Pineapple? Where are you? There we go. There we are. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna put 4 Pippins to weapon every time I do this now. It really sucks losing my beam laser at the same time that I'm trying to reload the missile rack. There we go. All right, a good run. At least for me. For some of the people that are pulling, you know, 5 or 6 million a run. Are like, what's this guy doing? Hey, there we go. We set a new high-end record for me. 720. Nice. Nice, I'll take it. A lot of bonds. A fair amount of bonds. All right, let's take a look here and see what it's at in terms of overall. Where are you, Leigong? Okay. 21% already. Wow. That's pretty ridiculous. We're really speeding through this. People want it down, you know? All right. We want to see it go boom. Can't complain. I'm right there with you. Doing my part. All right. Hey, at this point, not even that scary. Just, you know, it's just chill. We got a little bit of the new retro wave going on. Which once again, thanks to Whitebat for providing the music for us streamers out there today. Okay, there we go. Wanna believe. It took a while last time. I don't know what was up with it. Oh, it's sad. It's a moaning. Yeah, I would say I've definitely had a lot more fun with this than I thought I was going in. They're really not too bad. It's kind of like any other kind of big raid. Like, it's the same way in FF14. It was the same way in WoW. I think it's more, you know, the fear of performance in front of other people is what scares people. But then you actually get in and it's not bad. Like, at all. There we go. Keep myself cool. It's that anxiety, right? That's really what it is. Okay, and last one. Can I get it? Nope. I tried. It's worth a shot. All right, where is it? There we go. You know, now that I'm figuring out how to boost at the same time, like, we're definitely getting that extra vent in, which is nice. There you go. Hey, do I have another person in here with me? How's it going, buddy? You made it, yay! Come on, get those free creds, man. All right, up and away. Nice joining you. Fortunately, I gotta bounce, so it is what it is. Godspeed. You can do it. I want to believe in you. It's nice to have another person out here with us. What are they running? Oh, they got an Annie? Little Annie? Yeah. Nice. All right. Well, I gotta end the stream before everything goes too far south. So yeah, thanks a ton for coming in and hanging out with me. I hope everyone that's gonna be continuing this through the night has a lot of fun with it, and you enjoy your time with Leigong. I hope you have a chance to enjoy the explosion when it happens. So yeah, that being said, I'm going to bundle myself up with a bunch of blankets and watch some more K-dramas. Maybe get a few things done off stream. But thanks a ton, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.